want, but I got the rings to back it up.
Yeah, but Randy Moss.
And not only that, Jerry Rice has all the records.
I know. But well, actually, the single season touchdown record goes to Randy Moss.
Regardless,
22.
he's one of the best. I don't knock Randy Moss in any
No,
way.
he
He's
is.
even got his own segment on ESPN.
Yeah, he's one of the best top five.
But to
Him,
say-
Chris Carter, I would say
I wouldn't say he's in the top 5 because
Randy
if you
Moss?
think of not in the top 5 because if you think of from the 80s to now, okay. Well, actually, no. You got to go 80s into, let's say, when Moss retired and T.O. stepped away. Okay? There's been so many. He's in the top 10. Randy Moss, T.O., they're in the top 10, but they're not in the top 5.
Yeah, you got. Oh,
Because
Calvin Johnson.
you also got to think of him.
Mm-hmm.
He rounds out the top 10. There's just so many that you could put in there. You could put Hines Ward in the top 10 if you really wanted to, and haters will be like, oh, I mean, Hines Ward was shit. You know, okay, well, apparently you didn't watch Hines Ward play. But, you know, Larry Fitzgerald.
Definitely.
Is definitely one of DeAndre Hopkins is in the top 20. He's not there yet.
There's a long way to go, bro.
You know, but Randy Moss to say that he's the top receiver he's the best receiver of all time is...
That's like LeBron James saying that he's the GOAT.
Yeah, well, we already know my opinion on that one, so...
You already know mine, so...
If
anybody wants to have the conversation with me, please.
But...
I will shut you the fuck down.
At the end of the day, it's Jerry Rice. You know, you even had Andre Reed in Buffalo, who was pretty good. You had,
I definitely go with Michael Irvin, too.
It's Rice, it's Chris Carter, it's Michael Irvin, it's Calvin Johnson, it's, you know, in any way you want to put 2 and 3, because you could put Michael Irvin as number 2 and put Carter to 3, and then...
Chris Carter and Randy Moss play side by side in the Vikings, too.
Yeah, and Chris Carter was better of the two.
Yep. The one-handed cat.
In my opinion.
But the 50-50 balls, man, went to Randy.
You know, and you also, you know... And it's comical because then it's like, you know, people have the same debate where, well, Brady's the best quarterback of all time. And granted, when it's all said and done and Brady retires, he's in the top 10 quarterback list of all time. But he's not number 1. He's not, because it's the same thing when you talk about LeBron and Jordan. Yeah, he has the championships, but he has the scrutiny that goes with it. And like LeBron, well, actually, unlike LeBron, even though they went to the same amount of championships, LeBron's only got 4, and Brady's got 6.
Now,
Brady lost 4 appearances.
Yep.
LeBron's
two to
lost
the Giants,
6.
by the way. 2 to the Giants.
LeBron lost 6 and only won 4.
Won 4.
And
Brady
won 6 and lost 4. Okay, which he should have honestly only be at 5, but you know Atlanta had to suck the big one like a Gordon Heights hooker, but whatever.
I think he only lost 3. Brady.
3, 4, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
No, they lost to the Eagles. They lost 2 to the Giants, and I think there was another one. I could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, memory shot.
You know what? They should have lost that tuck rule. That rule that lasted 15 minutes. That rule.
Oh yeah, well. We all know how that one goes. You know, when it comes to Brady, and we're unsure of something. Let's just put it in Brady's favor.
They made that rule on the field at the time.
You know, and it's just comical that Randy Moss would come out. I don't know, maybe it was a slow week in media that week that he had to say something controversial just to spark something up and to get people talking, and people did start to talk. You know, I asked Pete, you know, somebody came up to me the other day and asked me who I thought was, listen, it's Jerry Rice. I don't care what you say, because I got to watch Jerry Rice in his prime. I got to watch Chris Carter in his prime. I got to watch Randy Moss come out as a rookie and play.
Yep.
I got to watch, even like Johnny Taylor on the Niners was a decent wide receiver. I'm not saying Johnny Taylor's top 10 of all time, but he was a serviceable wide receiver. You had Don Beebe, who was in Buffalo, who was pretty decent as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's countless other wide receivers you could put in the top 10 that I'm drawing blanks on right now. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry, it's not Randy Moss. You could agree or disagree with it, but when you break it all down stat-wise, yeah, maybe he's got more on him.
Yeah, maybe, but
for now, it's not. Randy Moss is not number one.
Polio, just put it this way: there's 1 minute left in the game, and there's one receiver out there that I want to throw to. It's to be Jerry Rice. I'm gonna pick.
It definitely is.
Even at his age, right now, I'll pick Jerry Rice.
It definitely is.
I'm like, yo, just go right down there. The ball will be there, bro.
And you know, but it's just comical how these guys come out and they just say, "Well, I'm the best of all time."
You're not supposed to say that.
And it's like,
you know,
okay, I'll give it to you in some stats, but all around, no. I